Yep. 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 Hello. Hello there. Let me... We're live. We're live. I've done a lot of cutting down, so we're running at half the frame rate that we were. We were running at 60 frames per second. We're now running at 30. I have lost the monitor. I need it back, please, computer. There we go. I have it back. Right.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going wrong on either, but hopefully we're working. Well, tonight it's all just going horribly wrong. It's all just going horribly wrong. I don't understand what or why.
Mix that with a poodle who seems to have something up with her. What seems to be the issue?
What seems to be the issue, dog?
Lie down.
So hopefully we're clocking a lot less on the CPU now. I'm even going to try re-rendering the vertical stream. Because we might as well. Because we can't get any worse than we already are, so...
Ah, famous last words.
Oh, it can't get any worse. It'll either be good or it won't. Okay. I know it's back on. It's back on for now.
We do have a Florence up here, so be wary if you get a Flo's butt.
Yeah. She is up here. Right. Okay.
I've tried shooing her away, but she is having none of
So
it.
I'm gonna register in. Don't forget, guys, hit the like button, please, if you haven't already. Kitty cat.
Look, printed piece.
No, just wait. It's this link, Amy. Just tell someone tell Amy to just refresh the stream. All you got to do, just tell her to refresh it. You're eating buffalo chicken, not Wendy's. You're being good. Buffalo chicken sounds pretty good to me. I'm not going to lie. It sounds pretty good to me, Lisa.
Anything sounds good to me right now.
Yeah.
Because I've been good.
Well, to be fair, I did... It's Friday, it's treat day, and I did make us burgers.
You did? But they're not bad.
No, they're not, but they're very nice, aren't they? They're indulgent.
Because I have 5%.
You have
fat.
5% fat beef, whereas I make 20% fat beef.
Yeah, so I have Slimming World friendly.
I am really sorry about this, guys. Right. Tiana says, I'm eating a massive blueberry muffin from Costco.
Oh, see, I'd look at that and I'd gain the weight.
Yeah, I do 80-20, exactly.
I wouldn't even have to eat it. Just me looking at it would be enough.
Right.
I love a blueberry muffin, though.
And I do like Costco. But our closest one is in Thurrock, which is actually probably the one that Tiana goes to.
Jesus, all right, guys. Beats and tapes is like mixed kebab and chips. I mean... I'm giving up.
Look.
You guys, you're supposed to be helping me stay strong.
Yeah, same here.
They're not... They're trying to throw me off course, dude.
See, I understand.
I'd give for a kebab right now.
I understand that you don't like the taste of the higher protein stuff, Lisa. It is a bit of a drag.
Oh, yeah.
But what I do is I just heavily season Chrissy's. You just had takeaway, did you, Tiana? What takeaway did you have?
Everyone's having takeaway except me.
They're all having takeaway.
Yep.
The colours are well off.
You're all bumholes. Ben, don't even worry about that right now, as long as the stream's working.
It is working.
Well then.
On both of them.
Don't mess with anything.
They're
Just
both
leave it.
working. They're both working.
Leave it alone.
We are live horizontally and vertically. They're all making you jealous. So I'm guessing Tiana's parents have some kind of business. She's getting stuff at Costco.
I'm going to put the dog in the garden.
You didn't get takeaway, you're being good. Is that correct, Lisa? And Dreadeye's making pizza. Though Dreadeye sat all last night making roast beef during the stream. I was so jealous. I was so jealous. Ah, your mum works for the NHS. Oh, yeah, the NHS get to shop in Costco, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Lisa owns Rebellion Tours, and she got me a card. And it's got my name and picture on it. And I go shopping in Costco. But I need to go to Thurrock. That is our closest one. So it's like a once
Jessie.
a month or once every 6 weeks thing. Jesse says, I've been good for a week. I want some cheesy chips.
I actually can't remember when I last had chips.
Well, when you last went out drinking with Terry.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last week.
Not last Saturday, the Saturday before that would have been. Yeah.
So you
I think I did have chips with my
You can't
burger.
remember less than a fortnight ago.
Yeah, well, okay. That time I did. Shut up, Ben.
Ah, see, Lisa, though, the executive membership, when I do my every 6 week shopping there, you get 2% back, don't you? To your Costco account. You need your energy for Fortnite. No worries. That's why she's eating the blueberry muffin, you see. Because she needs her energy for the game. After the fact.
Yeah, your fingers get a workout, huh?
They do. They do.
I've got really bad fingers.
And you know what? You can get Lego in Costco as well, and it's usually generally cheaper. Like, for example, the Grogu set is £90 everywhere, but it's £80 in Costco.
I'm just choosing to ignore
Terry's her best friend.
that because
It's a woman. Terry with an I. Not with the Y. Amy's lost in the Twilight Zone.
yes, although I do also have a Terry who is spelt with a Y, which is my brother Terry.
Yeah.
So there's too many Terrys.
So Amy's in the vertical stream with 32 other people. Hi there, people in the vertical stream. Please click the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We just need one, maybe more than one, but just one to hit 2,000 subscribers. So please hit that subscribe button. We would really appreciate it, and we would really appreciate you.
No. Down. Ooh.
She's going to be in trouble. River, here.
She's going to be in big trouble.
Here.
In a minute.
We've put another thing on there. Jesse, could you put the PayPal in there again towards the 2,000 sub stream, please, so that I can pin it? I'm just trying to send a link to the horizontal stream over to the vertical chat so that Amy can come across. Right. Amy, I've sent it you there, and I'm going to send it to you on X.
Amy, I'm lost in the twilight
I'm going to send it to you on X as well.
Help,
Right.
help me.
I think I've done it. I've done it. You have a... I'm just going to do a quick channel update on subscribers.
Alright,
Where are
mate.
we at? 2001, baby!
Oh, yeah.
Keep hitting that subscribe button, though, please, folks, and hit the notifications well. If you love Lego, you love theme parks, you love travel, and you love having fun whilst talking about and doing all those things, please consider coming and joining us, because...
We're hoping to get quite a lot of stuff done this year.
Yes. Right,
Oh, this one might be good for Lisa. Lisa, I'm planning to take the kids to Hever Castle.
Are you?
Yes.
I've just found this out, like, literally right now.
I was talking to my mum about it, remember? Because
River,
we went there as
I
kids.
don't listen to what you talk to your mother about.
Oh, right. Well, we went there as kids, and I said to her, I was like, Mum, where was that place? There was like a castle. I said, and it had like a water maze.
River.
So it's got like a water maze where you stand on certain slabs and you get sprayed with friggin' water. And I remembered it as a child. And she's like, oh, Hever Castle. So now I'm like, right, need to go back there. So I'm going to take the kids.
Yeah.
Be quite a cool thing, which I can video and show. There's a missing piece. Give me that
There
piece.
we go. It's not my fault.
Yeah, exactly, Jesse. It's usual for Ben.
What's Tiana say? Ben, if you're going to Adventure Island within the next couple of months, open every day, and it's and if that's useful, and there are places that sell for like £5, £7. Look, if somebody,
Oh, see, look what Lisa put.
I love Hiva.
Yep. Did that round the wrong way.
It might always be my fault, but at least I don't have a house sheep, Beats. So, you know, we've always got that to contend with. I've sent it to you on X, Amy.
I actually think you're just jealous of his sheep. If
I'll resend it to you on X, Amy.
The amount he talks about these sheep, right? It
Well,
does honestly sound like he's a bit jealous.
It didn't send it. Right, there we go. Send it to you again. It didn't send it the first time.
Donald Duck's
I'm really
got feet
sorry.
now. Look at his little feet.
It's gone again.
You know what? For a set that this was together and then I took it apart, it's pretty damn good, actually. Although you can tell when it's second hand because the pieces aren't quite clickety-clack.
Yeah.
So you know it's been put together before.
I'm hoping this
Ow!
stream is running smoothly on both. Both say excellent connection. Fingers crossed.
Ow! I'm getting clawed here.
Well, this is your fault for owning animals.
Oh.
I don't own the
I don't know
animals.
what her issue is. She's just really needy. Tonight, I don't know what
I'll tell
her
you what,
name is.
If somebody can get me £5 Adventure Island tickets, I'll go again.
Ugh, whatever.
I'll go again.
Whatever.
£5 tickets, I'll go.
Guys, we have completed Donald. I'm actually quite happy to add him back to my collection, to be honest. So, there you go. There's Donald. Printed pieces as well. Look at that. His little tail. Look at his little tail. Hey, there's Donald. We're going to put Donald over there. And we have to have Daisy.
She's got a really high-pitched, squeaky voice. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Come, say hello, say hi, don't be shy. And we have a PayPal link in the horizontal towards our 2,000 sub goal target. And
Who wants
also,
a poodle?
if you'd like to leave a super chat, it's God tier for you. Ollie, if you are there, it's already God tier tonight. Someone else left a £5. I think it was Lisa. So she's got God tier status.
I think Lisa did £2.
Oh, Lisa did £2. There was another £5 though, wasn't there? It was two £5 and one 2.
Oh, I don't know. I don't always watch the chat, so I can't.
But Lisa's Duke. She's a Duke. Kick-ass Duke.
I'm gonna. Stupid dog. Stupid dog.
Oh, £5 was Lisa 2, was it? Well, she's higher than God then. She's Uber God.
So she did £7.
That's
like Uber God.
She's the Uber God.
That is totally Uber God.
Also, only 2/3 of those watching on the horizontal stream have clicked the like button. Amy says, I can't take this. I can't find the feed that is playing on my TV. That's the feed. She's in the feed.
I don't understand.
We're live right now, Amy. Hello. I'm really sorry. I mean, remember, both the horizontal and the vertical are the same. So, they just look different.
I don't have a Scooby-Doo.
I don't have a Scooby-Doo either. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Florence Sue, you're in trouble.
Don't say her name.
It's too late. Okay, what she's seeing on her TV is Simba.
Oh.
If it's Simba, if Simba is the thumbnail, that's fine, because I just haven't changed the thumbnail, which is the picture. I just haven't changed that. Dreadeye says, refresh Amy, took me 3 times. If it says it's live right now, then that's right. Then, yeah.
I'm going to kill a puppy.
You can't say that on YouTube.
She's not actually a puppy, though. She's 5. 5 years old, this dog.
Yeah, and it's acting like a small, spoiled brat. River! I'm going to get forceful now. River! Here. I'm using the big voice. I'm using the big voice. Here.
She's just looking at me.
I'm using the big voice. Now you stay there. And be good. Amy says, what are you making now? Well, this is Daisy Duck.
This is Daisy.
We just made Donald look.
So like I said earlier, these are brickheads that were supposed to sell. Some of the brickheads didn't sell, so I ended up taking some of them back and saying, okay, well, I may as well keep you. And those are the ones that we are building.
We got something very American after this, haven't we?
Yes, we do.
Can we get it done in tonight's stream, though?
I'm not-
I hope so. Because, Amy, this next one after Daisy Duck, hopefully Daisy will be finished in about 10 minutes or so. And this next one is for you.
Dun, dun,
Dum,
dun.
dum,
Could
dum.
it be?
But these are Wave 1 Lego brickheads, by the way. These are originals.
Yeah, so I collected all of the brickheads once upon a time, and it got too much. My front room got absolutely overtaken by them. To
Yeah.
the point where now I just collect the ones that I want rather than all of them.
And it also got to the point where we needed to afford things, so a lot of the Lego had to go. So a lot of the Lego that you're seeing us building, whilst they are new sets to us, we're basically rebuilding our collection. Because it's a good thing to have in the background, because if you have an emergency, at least you've got these plastic bricks that don't really lose value. I mean, they might lose some value, but you can usually sell them on or near market rate. And if they're retired, you can sell them above market rate, usually.
Yeah, a lot of people, what they do is they buy 2 of everything.
Yeah.
And they keep one sealed and they build one. They keep one for their collection and then they keep one fully sealed and boxed up and whatnot so that later on they can sell it for more money.
Let's do another quick subscriber check over on the channel. I'm just going to make sure, because we are ready and poised. 2,002 subscribers. Please continue to subscribe. Thank you for getting us over that goal. And if you haven't already, click the like button, subscribe to the channel. Then I seen someone make a sampler with Lego bricks. That was cool. Oh, what, like a music sampler? That does sound cool. And if you're watching on the horizontal stream or the vertical stream, please click the like button. We really want to build Notre Dame as our 2,000 subscriber special. We've got about half the money for it, so that's why the PayPal link is in the horizontal chat. If anybody can help towards it. I could sell the dog.
You're not selling the dog.
I could sell the dog.
You're not selling the
We could sell the dog.
dog. We're not selling the dog.
Who would like a dog? Anybody? I'm joking, by the way, YouTube. I'm joking. It is.
You're not selling my poodle.
I mean, it's not really a poodle, is it? It's a rat.
It's a poodle cross.
It's a rat.
Something.
It's a rat, and you've stuck like sheep's fur on it, and you call it a poodle.
Look at that, look.
Jesse says, "Poor River,
Yeah.
poor River." Well, you've been hearing her all evening. My God, she doesn't stop, does she? When she's on one,
No, she doesn't.
she really does not stop when she is on
It's
one.
like if we have works being done, we have to put her upstairs in the bedroom, and my God, she does. You would think that they would wear themselves out. She does not.
I will check it out, Beats and Tapes. I will check it out.
I mean, I take this dog on walks and stuff, right? And you could take her for like 3-hour walk, and she'll still be just as hyper.
Yeah.
And you're like, go to sleep.
Go to sleep, animal. Go to sleep. You know what? We have.
My friend's dog does about 10-minute walk and is pooped.
So what I've done is I've slashed it from 60 frames a second to 30, which it probably won't look much different for you guys. To be fair, probably won't look much different at all. I mean, the colours are certainly gone really weird, but I can sort that. You're about to enjoy an alcoholic beverage, are you, Lisa? What alcoholic beverage are you about to enjoy? Do tell. Is it a Courvoisier?
Pray tell.
She's going, what the fuck is a Courvoisier?
Don't you hate it when men do things for you?
Well,
Quit it.
no. I've got the thing in my ears. Vodka with cream soda Pepsi.
Ooh.
See, we've got the strawberries and cream because Tesco's is out of the cream soda. You just cannot get your hands on it. I prefer the cream soda. River?
I mean, I hate vodka, so.
Yeah, you don't. I've been watching channels recently on how spirits are made, essentially alcoholic spirits, and people home distilling them. There's loads of channels about it on YouTube.
Yeah, Ben watches some weird things.
And you can, Tiana. You can suggest an idea. Of course, you can. So yeah, I've been watching those, and I found out that all alcohol is just pure sugar, right? And then you wonder why you're on your slimming world after a week out drinking. You ain't lost no weight.
Yeah, bad.
That's why.
Sad times.
Yeah, you could drink vodka, and it's still sugar. You drink whiskey, it's still sugar.
Sad times.
You
Right
drink
there.
gin, still sugar. Beats and Tape says Cavoisier is one of my favourites. I love cognac. Ah, yes. You're a very cultured man, Beats and Tapes. Tiana says, I'm probably not allowed to say this, but I love gin and Malibu. You should be allowed to say that, because in the United Kingdom, I don't know if you know this, but in the United Kingdom, in Great Britain here, the legal age to consume alcohol within one's own home under the supervision of one's own parents is 5.
It is. Yeah. Not that I agree with that.
No, not that I agree with it either. Lisa says, I'm going to make a screwdriver. A screwdriver is a cocktail. Fair enough.
My choice of drink is Malibu. So.
My drink of choice is, when we go out, is Coca-Cola.
Yes, Ben, we all know.
I don't drink alcohol.
Yes, Ben, we all know.
Because I'm a good boy.
Blah, blah, blah.
Crown Royal Apple and Ginger Ale. Ooh, that actually does sound... Because I like ginger ale.
Just to say, though, guys, I rarely drink. So...
Lisa says she's not going to drunk text. So she's not as bad as your dad, then.
God, yeah. Why do people drunk text? You just shouldn't be allowed.
No, I agree. River, come here.
Like, just take their phones from them.
Here. She's trying to get your attention again.
I know.
You got to have Coke with your cognacs. And Tiana says, what one, Chrissy? What do you have in there? I prefer pineapple with your Malibu.
I mean, I've never tried that. I normally just have Diet Coke and Malibu.
And then Chrissy likes a toxic drink, which I used to make when I were a lad. And I introduced it to her by accident. And she goes to me, what was that drink again?
Yeah.
Anytime I go out.
Yeah, I go, Ben, go get me that drink, because I don't even know what it is even now. I
It's
don't know what it is.
Maduri,
Maduri.
which is a pineapple liqueur,
Oh, is it?
peach schnapps,
Peach snap
and lemonade.
and lemonade.
And it glows green.
And it is so good.
It glows green like toxic sludge, but it just tastes like pure sugar.
Yeah, it tastes really good.
Yeah.
All I know is I go, Ben, what's that green drink that you get me? And he's like, oh, I'll go to the bar.
I made it. I made it on a random like £2 cocktail night when I was deciding things to have. And lovely. Beats and Tapes is actually really good. It's really good.
Yeah, because I do like peach schnapps, but I can't. Like, I used to drink peach schnapps all the time, but then I found that it's very sickly, peach schnapps. You can't drink too much of it. It's like that drink that Ben just said. I like to have one
It shouldn't be good.
because it is a very sickly, very sweet drink.
It shouldn't be good. You love Sambuca. I used to despise Sambuca, Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa, I've had Sambuca shots down the pub, and I gotta say I like Sambuca. I gotta say it. I didn't think I'd ever say
I
it.
was
but
the
there
only.
we go.
I was the only one in my friend group that actually liked tequila.
I love chocolate tequila.
No, but just regular, straight old tequila.
I don't think I've ever tried just
I mean,
tequila.
I will say this, people. Lisa is one of the only people on Earth, apart from Chrissy here. So Lisa is one of the only other people, apart from Chrissy, that has seen me any kind of alcoholic distorted in the last 15 years, maybe? Because me and Lisa went to Disneyland for the relaunch of the Tower of Terror. And they were literally shoving cocktails in our hands, cocktails that usually cost over €20 each.
I mean, it's rude to say no.
And they were just shoving them in our hands and saying, drink as many as you want.
So we have got...
And they were whiskey and vodka-based cocktails as well. And we were pissed.
Donald and Daisy.
we were pissed. it was
They're cute.
Beats and Tape says, I used to hate cider, but in my older age, I'm liking it more. They are cute, but let's get Amy's one out, shall we?
Beats and Tapes, no.
Yeah, but Shaft jokes are made, but also all of the Tower of Terror cast members or staff
Just reminds me of
know me and Lisa, right? They know us because we've been out over there and ridden it so many times. So they knew in advance that they were going to get us pissed. And then the second we come hobbling in, they're laughing at us because they know exactly what's happened.
Okay, you ready?
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. It's Lady Liberty, baby. Lady Liberty.
It's a bit battered.
It is a bit battered.
There we go.
Hello there, Brit, mate.
We're not
Good
keeping
evening.
the boxes anymore, so we'll just...
Yeah. Statue of Liberty, symbol of freedom. There is a Statue of Liberty set in our Amazon wish list, actually.
Yeah, that's a big Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Because I love the architecture sets.
Thank you, Brit, mate. 8 likes on our 3rd stream of the evening. Yeah.
My dog is very needy today.
I want to say thank you again, Amy, for Lila's little bits. She was here. She did say thank you.
She ran off. She ran off with it.
She's very excited. I don't know if you saw, but she's very excited.
She went, how does she know?
Well, I've been drinking a zero cherry Pepsi.
I'm trying to move my chair and it's not working out.
Florence is literally lying right here.
Yeah, she's just out of camera.
Just out of camera view. She's right there. And the dog is being an absolute arsehole. In fact, I'm so thirsty that I'm going to open myself another Pepsi Max cherry.
She is being...
She's being an arsehole tonight.
I don't know what her issue is. I even brought a dog bed in here. I was like, look, I'll bring in your dog bed so you can sit next to me. And she's having that. She's like, I ain't getting on that.
I have tried Chocomel once. I tried it in a can. I took one sip of it and I spat it out.
Yeah, he did not like it.
I spat it out.
I think you gave it to Dexter.
I did. Yes, that's River giving a lot of hassle, Brit, mate.
Oh, she's always giving us. See?
River!
She's just...
She's been giving us hassle all evening.
I don't
The
know what her
streams have been
issue
giving
is.
us hassle all evening. We've literally had to be knocked down and brought back up. This is the 3rd time of the evening.
She's literally got, like... This dog is... Oh, I reckon she's sleep deprived, you know?
Well, because you're up all night puking.
Yeah. And where I go, she goes.
If you could hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We are just past 2,000 subscribers and we'd love to keep on growing that momentum. And also, we would love for you to join us for a 2,000 sub special stream. Hopefully tomorrow, if we can raise the £70 we need somehow. But if not, then...
I got to be up early on Sunday. I'm just throwing out.
Jesse Houck says, you mentioned dealing with mental health issues in the past, a few streams ago. I'm in a dark place myself today. I'm praying for you in your channel. Thanks for being friendly, folks. Jesse, yeah, I mean, we do, you know, me and Chrissy here, we both suffer with mental health problems. I'm autistic and
Jesse.
Chrissy has some really bad struggles as well. Obviously, we can only talk about how we deal with things. We can't tell people what they do. I mean, I've spent yesterday and the day before in a haze, essentially. And it was the littlest thing that really pushed me over the edge as well.
And you do find that it is the most silliest thing that will push you over that edge.
And Tiana as well. I know you've been struggling it rough. And let me reassure you once again that I know you've been struggling and wondering whether or not you fit in with these folks. You fit in with these folks. These folks love you.
So I had therapy, so I referred to...
And so do we.
I referred to Health in Mind, and they're putting me through for CBT. But it's a 2-month waiting list, so, you know, that's usual. You know, it's expected, you know, for that long of a time. But yeah, I got told that I disassociate, apparently.
So, love your tea. Who's tea? But like, oh, love you tea. Ah, love you tea. Oh, Tiana. But yes, you do fit in, right? And we love you. They love you. And and you don't have to worry,
Oh, it
honestly.
doesn't go there.
But yeah, I was walking around in a
I do
haze
like a little
the
scream.
last couple of days. I'm still too embarrassed to go back to Asda because I was so out of it just from having a real mental break that I left my walking stick in a trolley, in a shopping trolley, or a supermarket shopping cart, whatever you guys want to call it, when I got back in my car.
Ow!
And I drove round once I'd realised what I'd done. The trolley was nowhere to be seen. And, you know, people are telling me go in the shop and ask if it's been handed in. I'm too embarrassed. I can't believe I did that.
I mean, yeah, but people do those sorts of things. I mean, you see it where people leave their baby on top of the car.
Yeah.
You know, all you did was leave your walking stick inside the trolley. It's nothing compared to what other people do.
I'm gonna swallow my pride and I'm gonna go in tomorrow morning. I'm just gonna go in tomorrow morning and I'm gonna say, has anybody handed in a burgundy walking stick?
Do you think, though, that they should make Disney walking sticks?
Yes,
That's all I'm saying.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. But yeah.
I would definitely say, though, Jesse, that if you are struggling and you find yourself struggling for a few days,
And Tiana.
and Tiana, and anyone else that's listening, please contact your doctors.
Not just your doctors, but I have found the most striking most striking thing to lift something off your chest is to just say it to someone, and that's just me personally.
I still hadn't finished speaking, Ben. I was going to say, please speak to your doctors, because your doctors can know what medication you're on and if it's the right fit for you. And they will most probably also tell you to go to Health in Mind. But make sure that you've also got someone that you can talk to.
Yeah, because sometimes it's just getting those words out that can lift you out of that mood. Well, you're not taking medication, Tiana. Not everybody will be. Not everybody will be. But also, sometimes it's not shameful to ask for that kind of help if you feel that you need it. If you're really stuck in a rut and you can't get out. I mean, I'm on sertraline, an antidepressant.
Yes, but also some medication that might work for one won't work for another.
Yeah.
And this is once again something that your doctor will be able to
help you with.
And not only that, they can make sure that your health is where it's supposed to be. And I also had my doctor send me a text with a lot of numbers on, so that if I'm in a really dark place, there's numbers that you can call. And not only call, but there's actually text lines now as well. So if you're like me, I don't like making phone calls. I hate being on the phone. You can actually text now and get support that way as well. So there's so much more out there. I just don't want anyone to suffer in silence,
No.
because the more you can talk, I think the better it is.
So Tiana is, I'm just talking to Jessie.
Yeah,
Hauk here.
Jesse, that's it. Shout is one of them.
Jessie Hauk. Tiana is a young 17-year-old autistic girl. She's like me in that respect, and our kids. She's just been struggling a bit as well. And Jessie Hauk over on the Vertical Stream says, my prayers go out to whoever Tiana is as well. So I'm just sending that across to the horizontal lot.
Something else that keeps popping up. Please excuse
River.
my poodle. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of seasonal depression, and that is where the
Winter blues, essentially.
winter blues, yeah,
The winter blues.
yeah, and it's where the sun isn't out, and it's actually a real thing.
Yeah, they call it the winter. They've called it the winter blues, for years and years and years and years. And now they just call it seasonal depression.
Seasonal depression, yeah,
But-
and it's where your depression. So it's not saying that you don't have depression all year round, but it's where in the darker nights and the darker days, without the sunshine and everything, your depression can get worse.
Yeah.
So that's also something, once again, that you can speak about with your GP. In case that is something that happens to you, where maybe you need to go on stronger medication for just that period of time.
But Britmate says, I have the Toolmakers blues and the two-tier Kia blues. I think we all have that.
Yeah, we've
All
got
of us
that one,
over in the
mate.
United
Yeah.
Kingdom have that right now.
Yeah.
Amy says, I sing so badly. That was Julie. Amy says she cries and smash things and inhales sugar and sings badly. I mean, if that's
what helps
that
you.
sounds good. That sounds fun. I like the sound of that.
If that's what helps you.
That sounds cathartic, actually.
Do you know what? There are places that you can go and smash things.
There are.
Yeah.
Not so much here in the UK, but definitely over in America.
Yeah, there's places that you can go and smash things just to get it all out your system.
Yeah.
And I think it's brilliant.
Rage rooms, Jessie says. Rage rooms
Yeah, that's
help.
it. Rage rooms.
I
think they'd help me, you know. Just get all that anger out.
Maybe. Maybe not. Julie says Grease.
But I do totally understand. It is so hard when you're in that really dark place to pull yourself out of that dark place. And unfortunately, I don't know how to do it, and that's why I'm being sent to CBT, because it's apparently that's going to help.
Jessie
So
says,
if I come up with any good ways, guys, I will pass that on.
Jessie says people tend to mark rainy days as depressing and gloomy. To be honest, that's my favourite. It brings me out of depression. This snow is dreadful, but seasonal and chronic depression are real. I will say this, I'm actually happier in the dark. That's true, isn't it?
Ugh.
That's true.
He does my head in. He won't have the curtains open.
I'm happier in the dark.
All year round.
I'm
always coming down, opening the curtains, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, opening the curtains.
I believe Jesse is a man. I could be wrong, but I believe with the way that the thing is spelled, I could be wrong. It's in the vertical chat right now.
Tiana says Harry Potter is her therapy.
Yeah, well, and she also says that people are screwing her up. She feels like she's been manipulated by so many people, manipulated and using, and it's causing you don't know how to trust. We certainly have had our fair share of that, and what I can say it perfectly is, you know,
it is when you're young. You seem to think of everyone as...
Fair enough, Jesse. Yes, I'm a man. I have a complete set, he says. Yeah. I have a complete set.
Yeah.
Love you, Amy. Good night. And thank you once again.
My train of thought has completely gone.
Sorry about that. Amy was saying good night.
I can't remember what I was saying.
Being used and things like that.
Yeah, we've had our fair share of that. But don't let it bring you down, because you're always going to have crappy people.
You are.
It's how you react to it, and it's how you be the better person. So
my moderator, Jessie, who is a woman, is saying to Jessie Hauk over on the vertical, Jessie, get in the horizontal stream, come and join the madness. So it's entirely up to you. All you got to do is go to the channel and find the other stream that it's got the same thumbnail. It just doesn't say vertical in the title. But that's what is being requested of you. And don't forget, if you are watching on the vertical stream, you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we would really appreciate you joining us as we celebrate tonight that we have, past 2,000 subscribers, and which means we will have a 2,000 sub special stream coming up in the next few days. Britmate says River Shush, and if you guys want to help us out, of course Disney monetized your new video within 5 minutes, because of course they did, because they heard their own music in the background and they were like, you know what, we're going to monetize the shit out of that, and you're not going to get a penny, Ollie. You're not going to get a penny.
Yeah.
You move to a different friendship group, but your anxiety is so bad it physically hurts you and you'll be sick and everything. That sucks. So I'm running 2 streams at the same time on the same channel, Jesse. One in the vertical format, up and down, so with one screen on top of the other, and then one where the build area is massive, fills out an entire screen, and then me and Chrissy a little in the corner. So just click on the channel, go to the channel, and you'll see that there are 2 streams. Maybe you have to go to live, I'm not sure, but there are 2 streams live right now. One is horizontal, one says vertical in the title, which is the one you're watching right now. And then the one has the same title, but doesn't have vertical in it. So go into that stream. In fact, try and click this link that I've just put in your chat, in the vertical chat. And tell me if that works. Maybe one day you will come to Disney with us. Maybe you will. I mean, but once again, even if we live
I want to
stream,
go to Disney again.
even if we live stream Disney, they'll monetize it. Yeah, they will. I mean, we'll be able to collect like super chats and stuff like that, but they will remonetize it. They will go, you know what? You can't have the money from the content you created. Oh, it does my head in. It really does my head in. Yes, you are now on the right one. You are now on the horizontal stream, and this is where the chat is populated.
Oh, River, please.
She says she's killing good with a pickaxe, so she's playing Fortnite still, and she's still not picking up guns. Should I be worried? And now we've got Jesse and Jesse. But Jesse with an E and Jesse with an IE. And Jesse is a man. He said it. He said he's got a full set. Complete set, actually. Complete set. And I won't be worried, Tiana. We'll go, we'll fight, we'll have fun, and that's all that matters. Who blows kisses at you? I know who. I know who. Is that woman still working there, Lisa? You know which one I mean. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. John is not lurking here because his stream starts in 5 minutes. So he won't be lurking here. He'll be preparing for his show. And I understand if people want to abandon us. River!
I'm literally getting that right in my ear.
Here. Here. Jamie's not going to be home early. But if he does turn up whilst we're still playing, I hope he jumps on. River! Where is she?
Right.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, stay in the fun stream. I mean, like I say, if people want to abandon us and go watch his stream, they're going to. Right? I'm not going to hold it against them. I'm not going to hold it against them, but this one is more fun. I will say that. We have more fun. Jesse says he could still arrive at 9:30. He hasn't messaged me an update. Ooh. So he's trying to get out early. Is he? And whether or not he does, that's up in the air at the moment. So I will be about, after we finish this stream, I'll be jumping into Fortnite for those who want to come and play with us. If you can, message me on social media if you don't have a way to come and play. If you guys want to come and play, then feel free to do so. And we'll jump on about 10 minutes after the stream finishes. Because I know you don't play, but you did enjoy watching me play. Oh my god, you got a purple sword. Good girl. Now go kill characters with it. Go kill characters with it. Slice them up.
I don't play either, Lisa.
But you did enjoy watching me play, but you also, I think, enjoyed calling other people little bitches.
That's what I call them.
Well, actually, she was calling certain people the Cookie Monster.
I'm the one that calls that
Cookie.
certain person a little B word.
Well,
me. That's mine. You can't take that from me.
No, we can't all like the same stuff, indeed. And Jesse says, Lisa, I don't either. I just go watch my murder documentaries, which Ben claims aren't murder documentaries. They're not murder documentaries. We can hear them, Jesse.
I watch. Well, no, actually, generally all I can hear is the music.
No, we distinctly heard talking about things being erected.
Nothing wrong with that.
People having things erected, and it was coming out my PlayStation controller.
I normally just hear music.
She was watching the prawn. The prawn.
Oh, well, you say that I read that, so.
You do read that. You read filth. Utter filth. But then, is that a woman thing? He poisoned the woman he was trying to seduce. She's put in capitals. So that is a woman thing. Lisa asked, do you listen to it too? Do you listen to the filth on audiobooks?
No, because they want me to pay extra money for audiobooks. It costs extra money.
So what you're trying to tell me is, if it wasn't extra money, you would listen to the filth on audiobooks?
Oh yeah, it'd be so much easier.
Oh
wouldn't
my
it?
god!
I'd be able to do housework.
Oh
and listen
my
to it.
god!
That would be so much better. But I mean, I could pay extra for it, but also, I'm not sure like how many books are on audio. So I'm sort of like,
That's all right, Tiana. I hope you're having fun. Jesse says I was able to leave a like on both versions of the stream. That's cool. I never knew that was a thing. Forgive my... No, not many people know it's a thing, Jesse. I'm running it out of streaming software, and it's very bloody complicated to set up.
Don't look at me. I'm just the pretty face. I just come here to build Lego.
She just does the building, and
I wouldn't even know how to touch the computer.
No, the thing is, if I wasn't here, she couldn't do a stream.
No, it'd blow up. I'm telling you, I'll touch it and it'd go boom.
I mean, what you guys are seeing... What you guys are seeing right now, you can't see what's around us.
No. He literally just tells me, he goes, 5 minutes till stream. And I'm like, all right.
Right? What's
That's
around us is there's so much tech surrounding us right now. It's unreal, really.
Wait, Amy left and she didn't even watch the Lady Liberty.
I know, but she had to go.
Disgraceful behaviour. It's just disgraceful behaviour. Ben, you're in my way. Stop. Don't touch the Lego. You're not allowed to touch it.
Yes, I'm glad Jesse joined the madness as well. Well, you know, it is what it is. But it's really nice that Amy's bought the Demon Slayer stuff for Lila and sent it over. What a lovely thing to do. What a lovely thing to do. And is that her torch?
Yeah.
Lady Liberty's got her torch. River!
She just likes to be an arse.
And if you're watching on the vertical stream, hello. We're not ignoring you. We can see you up in the air there. Because, yeah, like I said,
Where does that go?
Jessie is a cool name. It is a cool name. It is a cool name. Either one of you. It's a cool name.
Definitely looks like it goes there.
I mean, Jessie, the young lady, the moderator, she's a northerner here in England. She's from northern England, right?
You and those northerners.
She's a northerner. And they can they speak something that slightly resembles the English language.
There's Lady Liberty. Oh. There you go. That's better. Looks a bit normal now. Lady Liberty.
Is she done?
She's done, yeah.
She's done.
That's a bit crooked. Fix that.
You're just going to fix that?
Yeah. We'll fix that, yeah. There you go. I like that one.
And then we've got Donald.
Donald and Daisy.
And Daisy Duck. And then that symbol, we just put that in the bin, yeah?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's creepy.
I'm thinking so as well.
There was Ben. He got me that to cheer me up. It's going to give me nightmares.
You asked for it.
I don't think I did.
You were like, oh, I like that. I want that.
I lied. Don't believe a word I say.
She asked for it.
Don't believe a word I say. It's all lies. Mm-hmm. That's really far behind.
That's my fault, because I can just click that, and now it's back up.
I didn't know you could just click that.
You just click live.
About right.
I think she just pulled the stream down. I'm not sure. Is the stream still up?
Ow! Ow! Yeah, it's still up.
Who do you each prefer,
Oh my
Donald
God.
Duck or
She's climbing
Daffy
up
Duck?
me. She's climbing up. She climbed up me.
Right. Well, I have
Oh
to.
my God.
I have to say Donald Duck. Right,
Ben
and
loves Donald.
that's
Ow.
seriously
No, thank
A, because I can do the Donald voice, but B, because me and Lisa spend so
Calm
much time at Disneyland.
down.
Right.
Calm down.
Yeah. Look, this dog is nuts. Right. Look at it. Just look
She's
at it.
being very, very needy tonight, and I'm not sure why, but she's
really on one.
she doesn't want to leave my side. She literally just climbed up my legs
Yeah.
to get to me.
She
She is cute.
She
but
might be cute, but she's not.
She-
There's a limit.
She's more needy than a child.
There's a limit to how cute things, should be.
Yeah.
And
I mean, she sleeps under the duvet and everything.
she does sleep under the duvet, and it's so annoying.
Ben only says that because he's like, babe, I want to cuddle and the dog's in the way.
Yeah, I
And
do.
I'm like,
sometimes
dog's not important.
sometimes I just want a cuddle when I go to sleep, right? And that thing just gets in the way every night, And
But she's cute.
it does, just gets in the way.
She just gets in the way. And if you tell her off, right, she doesn't listen to what you say. She just sort of tells you off back. She does this whole, like, she sneezes at you, doesn't she? She goes at you like that, and you go, what, are you... See, so she's got attitude as well.
Yeah, she does. She thinks she rules the roost. She thinks she rules the roost.
Attitude.
Yeah.
Look at that face, though. But she's all happy now.
If this Lily does that, then jumps at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tell her off, and she just sort of one thing she does do though, if I get really stern with her, is she covers her head like this with her paw.
Yeah.
She puts her paw over her eyes like that, as if you can't see her.
Paw.
And I'm like, I can still see you, and she's like, no, you can't.
Look at that, folks. Just look at that.
I mean, after I give her a shower, she's so funny because she just rolls around on the sofa and goes underneath the pillows and stuff, and you're just like, you stupid animal.
I'm so happy.
It was funny though when me and Dexter went for a walk down at Hollywell, which is a really nice. When the sea goes out, it's all sand, and then you've got rock pools everywhere. And so Dexter loves going on the rock pools. So we went on the rock pools. We're climbing across the rocks, and I turn around. I'm like, "Where's River?" There she is, in a rock pool, completely submerged in water, looking around like butter wouldn't melt.
Yep.
And I was like, "Oh." And then she comes running over and jumps all over me. So then I get nice and wet. And
Yep.
Dexter is in hysterics. I was not.
And I can't ride my mobility scooter down there, so I simply wasn't there.
And then she
So I never got covered in water.
And then I was helping Dexter up the beach because it's all stones further up the beach. And so I'm dragging him up the stones. And there's River. All I hear is barking. I go over the stones and she's chasing a runner.
Yeah.
So this is what you get when you have a dog, guys.
It is.
It's not fun.
If you're watching on the vertical stream right now, you can just see her paws. All right, the people on the horizontal can't see that, but the people on the vertical, they can see her paws. Look at that. Just sitting there. Like you say, like butter wouldn't melt.
She's trying to steal my drink.
Trying to steal the drink.
She's reaching for the drink. She's like, that's my drink right there. She's due her jab soon, guys, so you know. My friend today was like, you know they're a scam, right? And I was like,
well, we don't actually
I
pay for them. We don't actually pay for them. We just pay for a health plan and they're included.
well, that's what I mean. I pay for them, so
Might as well just go and get them.
yeah, I pay for them, so of course she's going to get them.
We know you want a dog, Lisa. You want a dog called Cat.
And not only that, but she also, they do a full vet health check while she's there, which always puts your mind at ease, doesn't it? So it's always worth doing it.
Speaking of Lisa, Rebellion Tours there. If you could please click on her thing and go and subscribe to her channel. She's going to send me some nice promotional material
yes,
soon.
Jessie.
And
I mean, small dog, big gob.
she's going to be a full-time sponsor of this show. And because Lisa is a big part of this channel, and is essentially a partner on this channel, whether we've got 2,000 subscribers or 200,000, she ain't paying for promotion. She's never paying for promotion. We will give sponsorship spots to Rebellion Tours for free forever, because we wouldn't be here without her. We wouldn't. So, you know, let's continue to grow this channel. Let's grow her channel, and let's grow in unison.
Do you know who the dog reminds me of?
Who does the dog remind you
You know
of?
that film, Never Ending Story?
Yeah. Oh, that is Falcor, yeah.
Yeah.
That is Falcor, the luck
I mean,
dragon.
Look. That is like Falcor, look.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's
Yeah.
what we should have called her.
I wanted to call her Snowflake because of how pathetic. Jesse says, I see you vaping. Is it
yes.
really a UK thing to put tobacco in your marijuana? Not for you personally, but yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they call it a joint.
I mean, I've
Yeah.
never heard of not doing that.
Yeah, it's
Do
mostly...
Americans not do that then?
No, in the UK it is mostly tobacco. It's about 2/3 tobacco, 1/3.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's like most,
Yeah.
it's basically a cigarette, but with a sprinkling in.
Well done, Tiana. She's come 11th on a singles match on Fortnite.
Hey!
That's very good. That's very good. But yes, that Jesse House, that is the absolute thing.
Yeah.
You've got to book an eye test next week and maybe physio as yearly health cash plan renews next month. Fair enough, right? Fair enough.
Yeah, see? I mean, the dog gets an MOT.
You get an MOT, Lisa.
Lisa gets an MOT.
I mean, I only really enter medical establishments when I really, really need to.
I do think though. Yeah, that's true.
That is
Jesse.
true. Yeah. Not many people do that.
I do think that doctors, if we actually did do like yearly MOTs, it'd be amazing actually on how sooner things would probably get caught.
Well, because to get the amount to fill, oh, we've lost our stream again. Oh, it's back. To get the amount to fill one paper's worth, Jesse Howe, in this country would probably cost you about $13 American to fill one smoke.
I don't even know what it'd be these days.
It'd be about $13 American.
I don't know what it would be these days. I'd probably have to remortgage my house.
So Lisa's just doing shorts at the moment, Tiana, same as you, right? Because shorts seem to be the way. I mean, some shorts channels in one of the Discord groups that I'm in, they're getting 10,000 subscribers in a month. I mean, it's easy. It's easy for people to get views that way and subscribers, but are they going to translate into people that want to watch longer form content? I'm not so sure. Because it's the TikTok generation, isn't it? That are really watching shorts. I mean, I prefer making either streams or longer form videos that are well produced, well shot, look great, sound great, because I just think that's more entertaining stuff.
Unfortunately, at the moment, there's not many videos out on our channel, and that is because that places are very much closed.
Yeah, here in the UK.
Because the UK is half the year everything's shut, and then half the year everything's open.
Yeah.
And everything should start reopening next month.
But yeah, around mid-March.
So, that will be good. It means more content will be able to come up on the channel.
I'm going to see how cheaply I can book a night or two at Alton Towers, because we didn't get to do anything at Alton Towers in 2024.
I haven't been to Alton Towers since I was pregnant with Dexter.
I mean,
so we're looking at over 11 years now.
I mean, I'm
well, about 11 years now, since I've been to Alton Towers. Because me and Ben actually, believe it or not, before we had children, we went to Alton Towers quite a lot. We'd go to all the theme parks quite a lot. Big theme park enthusiast. But unfortunately, when you have children, all of that stuff has to take a back step.
It does. It does. So, what we'll do is we'll look into it, and we'll look into things like Fort Park, Chessington World of Adventures, Legoland. They can be done in day trips, so we should be able to make
quite close to those ones.
Plenty of more content in
Alton
places
Towers,
like that.
we're nowhere near.
May 22nd to 26th, spring trip, Lisa. So we'll be doing some Disneyland Paris content, and hopefully, I'm gonna try and get us some Park Asterix tickets for the final day for the way back. You're close to Legoland, are you, Tiana?
Our kids love Legoland.
So
that's generally where we go. If we take the kids, we go to Legoland because our Dexter is scared of rides, so it's a good place for him to go.
It is,
and he can still go on a lot of things and see a lot of things. So that's where we tend to go for the children. Chessington's also all right, but Dexter won't do much there.
He won't. But he does like being in theme parks.
He does like it there, yeah. Fort Park is a big no-no for the children.
It's for any children, really.
Yeah.
It's a thrill park. It's for teenagers and above, isn't it?
Yeah. Which is weird, because I went there as a kid, but they've definitely gotten rid of a lot of the...
Yeah, I was going to say, when we went there as a kid, they had Fort Farm and the Model Village.
Have you seen the new ride that Alton Towers are putting in?
It's just a top spin.
It's a top spin, yeah. But have you seen it?
Yeah, the top skater.
It's like bright green.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Just wanted to
I've been watching them build it.
Oh, well, squeeze me.
Yeah.
I just see updates on my Facebook, so...
Well, yep, you say putting in, it's in.
Well,
and it's been testing for about 2 months now.
I'm not going to lie to you guys, I just don't care. I just saw it, and I was like, oh, that's just Ripsaw, but okay. So, I know quite a lot of people are like, what? And then I also saw that Chessington have ripped out Scorpion Express.
Yes, I knew that as well.
Yep. But literally over the last few days, they have ripped it out.
They're ripping out that whole land. They're building a new kids' land.
But they did say,
There's going to be a new coaster.
no, they did say in this little message that Scorpion Express could be coming elsewhere.
Yeah.
So it looks like Scorpion Express is going to be moved.
But the
whether
thing is,
that's to a different park or just a different area.
Scorpion Express hasn't worked for 3 years. 4 years, maybe.
No, but it looks like it's going to reappear somewhere. I don't know where, but it looks like they might have. I don't know. They could have sold it. I don't know, but it's gonna possibly turn up somewhere.
We still need a drone.
Which is quite cool because I actually liked Scorpion Express. I always thought it was a really cool little coaster for little kids.
I
and that.
agree.
And I'd always have my arms in the air and they nearly get chopped off.
A
you
little
know?
power
And
coaster.
It was great little fun little ride.
I think that one of the best power coasters in the UK is actually at Fantasy Island in Skegness. It goes on forever.
You see, Lila loved Vampire at Chessington,
She does, yeah.
but she hates going into the building.
Because she doesn't like the animatronic vampire sitting at
No.
the thing.
We were literally on the ride coming back in, and she's going, "Mummy, I'm not going back through the station. I'm not going through the station." I said, "Lila, you ain't got a choice."
You ain't got a choice,
No,
girl.
I ain't seen that thing again on the piano. I'm not going back through it. I said, "Lila, you are, because you don't have a choice."
Not Fantasy Island in Skegness.
But she loved the ride. It's just she doesn't like dark places. So obviously,
Fantasy
Chessington
Island in Fantasy Island is in Southend-on-Sea. What's the one in Skegness?
No,
It could be Fantasy
No,
Island.
that is Fantasy Island in Skegness. Yeah, Fantasy Island.
It is Fantasy Island, yeah.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Tiana says, I need to go back to Blackpool, and she was frightened of the vampire. We're hoping to go back
Wait,
to
were
Blackpool.
you frightened of Vampire the ride or the vampire at the piano?
You went a lot as a kid to Fantasy Island in Skegness. It is cool, right?
Well, it's like a huge marketplace.
Yeah, but the
with some
rides, they've
dotted
got some
around.
really good rides there.
I did go on the
They've
big
got
ride,
some.
didn't I?
You went on. We went on one of the coasters
Yeah, we
because
did,
the inverted coaster was closed.
Yeah. I was going to say, I know I went on a coaster in there, but I do find it a bit weird because it's just like a market.
She was scared of the ride itself. She needs help getting over her fears. I mean, we can't force you to go on anything.
Right, Tiana, I'm going to tell you something now. Now, before me and Ben were together, I was
Terrified
petrified
of everything.
of every single ride. You wouldn't even get me on the teacups. I was that scared. I went to Disney as a child and I didn't go on anything. Okay? Well, I say a child, I was like 13 years old. Okay? Would not go on anything. Went
She
to Park
wouldn't.
Asterix, wouldn't go on anything. Then, Ben and my sister were like, we're going to go to Fort Park. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. And they were like, you're going to go on everything. And I was like, huh? They were like, well, we're only going if you go on everything.
If you agree to go on everything.
So I was
we didn't
like-
exactly drag her and force
So I
her
was
onto
like-
things.
But I really want to go. And they're like, well, then you've got to go on everything. And I was like, oh. So we get there, and what's the first thing Ben puts me on?
An S&S screaming swing, baby.
Rush.
An S&S screaming swing.
Right. Rush was my first big ride. And oh my God, I screamed blue murder. I thought I was dying, right? I won't go on the ride even now. Saw was the second ride he put me on.
You got on it. I didn't pick you up and place you on it. You say put you on.
Basically, him and my sister, right, they bullied me into
Your
it.
sister is 3'2".
Yeah, and she bullied me into it.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
She did. She bullied me, right? So anyway, they put me on all these rides,
She's not 3'2", by the way.
and she probably
She's
is.
just very small.
And anyway, now I absolutely love rides.
She does.
So it really is just conquering your fear.
She does. She loves them.
Yeah, and I'll go on anything now. But back then, I was scared of everything. Now, I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't know. I think if you just push yourself to get over that fear.
Yeah, but you've got to push yourself. You've not got to let someone else push you.
Well, you guys did push me.
No, well, did we?
Yeah, they did.
What, did we forced
Trust
you?
me,
We
I
grabbed
was-
you. We pushed you.
I
We
was
put you on it. Did we?
crapping myself.
Did we do that?
Yeah.
She did go on a drop tower today. Yeah. Face of fear on that today.
Yeah, you see, drop towers, even after, so only until a couple years ago, I wouldn't go on drop towers.
I don't like.
Until a couple years ago. Now I love drop towers, which is crazy.
Lisa's scared of being hit by her own boobs on a lap bar coaster.
Yeah, that makes sense, Lisa. That does make sense.
But then again, I know how big they are, and I'm wondering if over the shoulder restraint. Well, I've seen over the shoulder restraints.
I mean,
and it's quite the
one ride I am still really scared
it's
of
quite the thing.
is Tower Terror.
Well, that's only a little fabric seatbelt, isn't it?
Tara
A little
Terra.
fabric seatbelt. It's
I've
my
done it.
best ride in the world.
I've done it
Best
twice.
ride in the world.
Right, okay. I've done it twice, and I don't plan on doing it again. It absolutely scared the pants off me.
He's the best ride in the world.
Absolutely scared the
Lisa says she'll hold
me.
your hand if you do it again.
All right,
There you go.
but I might have to wear a nappy on it.
Oh my god.
It was scary. Okay, and no, Lisa. And then I had Lila as well sitting there, and bearing in mind all you've got is a seatbelt. It's a seatbelt.
The best thing you do, you lift your feet off the floor, you lift your hands in the air, and you just float.
But it's a
You just-
seatbelt.
Because of the way that it's faster than gravity. So you just float. You lift out your seat, you
Yeah,
get the best airtime
pulls
ever.
you down and it pulls you up.
You take your feet off the floor, you make sure your feet aren't on the floor. Because if your feet are on the floor, you don't float. Right?
They see Lila loved the story of the Tara Terra, but my God, that poor child came off green.
Exactly right, Lisa. And go, wee!
No, I'm just saying, right? That seatbelt is holding you in. How many people is that seatbelt held in?
Well,
That's got to be straining.
All of them so far.
Yeah, it's got to be straining. That's all I'm saying. That's gonna snap one day.
We've actually seen people riding it without seatbelts.
No,
Yeah, but the camera guys had to do it. When we were filming the adverts, the camera guys had to set it all up. And so they had to be standing up.
They must have died.
They just held onto the railing.
Yeah, but what if your seatbelt breaks, so Lisa?
You're not going to go out. I was jealous too, Lisa. I'm not gonna. We've asked to ride it without seatbelts a few times. We have asked.
You're telling me that without that seatbelt, you'd be all right.
Yeah, you won't die. You won't go flying out of it.
You won't die.
You'll get a lot more airtime. You'll get a lot more, as long as your feet are off the floor. You'll get a lot more airtime. I mean, you already go a few inches.
I mean, that does help me a little bit, because it's always just the thought of a seatbelt. That's, you know what I mean? There's a crappy seatbelt holding me in.
You've got to remember, despite the fact that it's falling faster than gravity, right? It's not falling much faster than gravity, and you are falling at the speed of gravity. So you are still falling. You're not going to stay still, and it's not going to go like that. You're still falling.
Yeah, Tiana, peer pressure, mate. Peer pressure.
I would very much like to do it without a seatbelt.
But no, I now absolutely love rides. And oh, sorry, dog. And yeah, it does take pushing yourself out of your comfort zone.
It does.
But
yeah, that did hurt, didn't it? That hurt me as well. Like, I was sitting there in pain for about 15 minutes. When so me and Lisa were riding the Tower of Terror, and it gets to the point where you're being pulled up, and it jolts to pull you back down faster than the speed of gravity, because you don't go up the thing slowly. You get pulled up at a rather fast speed, and then pulled straight. Yeah. So it starts to pull back down, and then it just stopped.
Ooh.
And then all of the lights came on, and we were sat up there for probably just under an hour.
I do like the bit where the doors open.
Yeah.
That's my favourite bit.
So we had the entire lift shaft with lights on, and the floor is see-through. It's just a metal grate. So it's completely see-through. And you can look down and you can see it.
Yeah, Tiana, I mean, I would never make you go on something that you didn't want to go on, mate. It's one of those where, you know, you've got to want... my friend is really, really scared. So she's 61. She's scared of rides. We went to Chessington last year with them.
We got her on Mandrill Mayhem, to be fair.
And we said, right, we're going to go on Mandrill Mayhem. And bearing in mind, we'd gone on Vampire first, and she absolutely loved it. No problem at all. So we went on Mandrill Mayhem. She didn't say a word, right? And I'm like, this is a bit weird, because she hates rides with a passion.
She does.
And anyway, we get on it, and she's absolutely fine. Doesn't say a word. We come back to the station, and as, like, the buckles come undone, I've jumped out my seat, gone round to her to make sure she's all right. And as she stood up, her whole legs have just gone out from under her. She's hit the deck, right? Her legs just turned to jelly. I had to literally hold her to get her off the station. And we had staff members go, is she all right? But she was absolutely laughing her head off.
She went again.
Right? Because it scared the crap out of her, but the high buzz that she got, the adrenaline that went through her, and it was the first time she'd done a proper coaster, and obviously it's got a loop as well, a corkscrew, and a spike thingy, but she was laughing her head off, but I had to carry her off because she literally got out of her seat and hit the deck like that.
So Mandrill Mayhem is a B&M or Bolliger and Mabilliard wing coaster. It's the only one in the world that has a shuttle layout, which means it goes forwards, it goes up a spike, and then it comes back and does the layout backwards. It's classed as a family coaster, but it's just got that one little corkscrew.
It's got one corkscrew, but you go up 2 spikes, don't you?
Well, yeah, because you launch out backwards to begin with, and then you come forward.
Well,
through.
we didn't, because we're on the back row.
Yes, because the back row of the coaster is facing the other way.
Yeah, so we went forward first, up a spike, and then we did the course backwards.
But it doesn't really matter which way you're facing, because you're going to go both forwards and backwards anyway.
Yeah.
Through the layout.
So we were facing the other way, which was Ben wanted to do it that way, whatever, and we happened to be put in those seats.
We did.
Because you don't actually get to choose those seats.
You don't.
You get placed there. So, but no, it was really good. And yeah, you sit on the side of the track as well. So, which I like those coasters. I don't know why, but it feels you're more out in the open.
So B&M introduced the wing coaster in around 2011, right? So it's around 13 years ago. 14 years ago now. And it's taken until 2023 to introduce a family model. And they introduced 2. So Merlin bought them both, right? So at Legoland Deutschland, so Legoland Germany, they have a B&M wing coaster called Maximus.
Tiana, I would help you, mate, because I've been there.
And that one there goes upside down twice. It's got 2 corkscrews, and it's a full circuit layout, so it doesn't come backwards. So but it only goes 50 odd feet in the air. It only goes like 40 odd mile an hour, and it does 2 little corkscrews. Does a little thing, and then comes around. So, one thing you noticed on the last trip is you asked where you wanted to sit. What, being disabled, obviously, because sometimes they don't let us choose.
I will say one thing about Mandrill Mayhem, though, is the fact that because it's only one train, because it goes forward and back,
the queue is just
queuing is insane, and it does get insane. Now, even though we still get queue pass, they don't scan your queue pass till you're at the front of the disabled queue. And the problem with that, you've already queued
for an hour sometimes.
Yeah, up to like an hour, and then they scan your thing,
and then they put the whole queue time on it.
So we did complain about that whilst we were there, but obviously it's not the people that work's their fault, so that has to be taken up with Merlin. So
you end up being punished or penalised for being disabled, and you end up waiting the length of the queue twice.
Yeah, but we did say to them, we were like, you know, we've waited here 45 minutes before you've even scanned our thing, and they're like, oh, that's just the way it is, you know, and we were like, but that's not the point of the queue stuff, you know, you're supposed to skip the queue and wait being able to sit down somewhere, you know, that's the point of them. So that is one thing that Mandrill Mayhem, they needed someone at the front of the queue, not the back of the queue, to scan your thing. But other than that, I thought it was a really good ride. I think it's a good addition to Chessington.
I think they needed, I think they made a huge mistake with it being a shuttle layout.
I don't think the area is very up to par.
What they should have done is, if they were adamant on the shuttle layout, there should have been a dual loading station with a transfer track.
Yeah, because the queue gets crazy.
And all you'd need is a turntable. All you would need is a turntable station. You load in one side whilst the other train's on the layout, then the train lands in the layout and it just spins around.
Yeah,
because, and it lets them out.
We did go to Fort Park with Natalie and her boys, which was a really good day out because
that was a good day out.
I don't get to do much of this stuff anymore because having children and stuff. So I get left behind quite a lot.
She does.
And so when we did the Chessington and when we did the Fort Park, I put my children in breakfast club and after school club in order to give us more time to get there and get back in time to pick the kids up. And I have to say, going back to Fort Park, especially, it really made me feel carefree, if that makes sense. Because when you're a mum 24/7. And so being able to have that freedom of I'm at a theme park again without children, without worrying if they've got sun cream on or if they're hungry or if they need water, blah, blah, blah. you know, you can just focus on you and just have a blast. And that is what it's all about. And I really enjoyed both my days out. And I'm really looking forward to hopefully doing some more days out in the coming. Not that I don't love my children.
Yeah.
I do love my children. And I look forward to doing days out with them as well, come Legoland and all that. But it would be really good to have some more days out, just us, you know, as adults. That's kind of,
you know,
adult time.
it's hard for us, probably more than most, to get alone time together because nobody wants to babysit our autistic children. Nobody wants to babysit our autistic children.
No, as soon as Dexter was diagnosed with autism,
Nobody wanted to know.
Straight away, it was just, oh, well, that means he's hard work. Well, he's still the same child he was the day before.
So,
But
yeah, well, exactly. And it's like that label, it creates a barrier that shouldn't be there because they're no trouble at all. Not really. In this house with somebody around, they just do their own thing. They're no trouble at all, but nobody really wants to know. And it's like next Saturday, a week tomorrow, is our wedding anniversary, and the two people that we would normally pay to babysit, the only people that they're now magically suddenly not available. That's something. It's a long story. So we're going to be spending our wedding anniversary sitting in bed with a takeaway, probably, which is fine. Right? At least we get to spend some time together, but it would have been nice to have gone out and had that evening together. But with that, and I mean, that's kind of what left me in a funk, in a haze this week. And I am upset because we don't get to spend much time together at all. But yeah, hopefully we can do some more days out and things like that, and we can make some more videos together because I really enjoy making videos with you, and I enjoy streaming with you. I try and get you to come on the stream more often than you do, to be fair, because these guys love you as well.
it's true, he does.
They all love you as well,
He's like, you coming on?
and yeah, it's good fun. I enjoy making content with the person that I love.
Anyway, so hopefully there'll be some good old content coming on the channel.
And with that, hopefully we're going to see what we can do, but we'll be back tomorrow with something.
I think this poodle needs a drink.
We'll see if we can sort out the 2,000 subscriber special as soon as possible. But thank you guys for getting us over that line. Look, we're definitely going to go to some theme parks this year, and you're definitely invited. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, defo.
You're definitely invited. If you guys are playing Fortnite, I'll be on in about 10-15 minutes. But
I mean, the last time I saw Lisa was Ben's birthday.
yeah, it was.
We all went to Legoland.
We did. And it was good fun. And there's a video of that on the channel. There's a video of that day on the channel. So you can go check that out. See you all soon. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Yeah. Nighty night.